guys, it's Kyarko here, back with another speed build. This is a speed build of what I imagine would be a small apartment in Tokyo. And I know the outside here doesn't really look like Tokyo because this is in San Myshuno, which is the world based off in New York. So you're gonna have to use your imagination here. This is a very fast build. This video, I believe, should only be like 6 minutes long because it's a pretty small apartment and I didn't go crazy with the decorating. I wanted it to be somewhat minimalistic, so sit back and enjoy. I can't really describe what I was going for. Again, it's minimalism. I wanted to go with a lot of like neutral, calm colors. This is like, I don't know why I thought, like, I know I call it a Tokyo apartment and there's nothing very specifically like Tokyo about this. It's just kind of, I wanted to use the new Snowy Escape Pack and I had an idea for like a minimalist apartment, and it just kind of came to fruition that it would end up being what I imagined a Tokyo apartment to be like. So this is me just setting up the kitchen and the dining room. It's a pretty small space, so I wanted to make sure that all the, you know, nooks and crannies were being used for storage, or decoration in this case. I was putting in some plates on the wall there that I thought were really pretty. And then I make this little corner here into the very cramped living room. I use this like washed out blue couch. This is kind of the color palette I'm going for. If you can start to get a sense of it, it's like the washed out blues and greens and whites and tans, and that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted a lot of natural vibes here, if that makes sense. So here I'm just decorating, putting those two chairs on the side. I end up deleting one of them. Finding a carpet here, I end up going with this striped one, which I thought looked nice in my color palette, and then putting in the media console there. Putting in a television, really small TV, some books. Again, very minimalist decoration. I didn't want to go crazy with it. Some flowers, putting in some paintings above here. Thought about putting in a neon sign for a second, did not work. So I ended up putting in another painting there. Just that tiny little small one I thought was pretty cute. And then moving on to this corner, I put in a piano because I don't know, I didn't know what else to put there, and the piano looked nice with the rest of the house. So I put that in there and then put some art on the wall. Moving on to the general hallway area, I put in this runner I thought was very pretty. I've never used it before. It's actually from a game pack. I don't know which one, but it's nice. I like it. I barely ever use runner rugs, just because I don't usually like how they look, but that one was really nice. Here I'm just decorating a shelf in the corner here, just putting in some things that go with my color palette, little bits and bops. And then I put in a side table here, or I mean, I don't know, do you call this a side table? I'm not sure what the word for this is. It's like an entryway side table, I guess. And then here I'm just decorating it. Flowers, a little notepad. Went back there for a second to put in a book on the table. And then over here I'm gonna put in, let's see, what else did I put in? I put in the scarf hanging there, some boxes underneath, a file there, and some shoes for the person who lives here. Let's see, what else did I do? I move on to the bathroom. Man, this is a fast build. I'm moving on a lot. So this is a pretty basic bathroom. I didn't want to go crazy with it. I ended up using this this bathtub, and then I put a shower head over top so it looked like you could use the shower and the bathroom at the same time. Put in a tiny little sink, tiny little mirror, toilet, putting in a trash can and a rug and a litter box for the cat that I imagine this person would have. I always last minute put in cat stuff because I'm always like, you know what, this house needs a cat. And that's just very, very me of me to do. So put in some cat bowls there. And then we're gonna, let's see, move on to the bedroom now. Putting in, not that bed, I changed it to this bed. I like the frame a lot, I thought it was cute. Put in a blanket on top. And then here I am just putting in a side table with some flowers and some decorations. I put a Nintendo Switch there for a sec. I ended up deleting it, which I know some of you are gonna hate, but I love a Nintendo Switch. I have a Nintendo Switch, but it just didn't match my color palette in this case, so I ended up scrapping the Nintendo Switch. If this was like a real apartment that I was making for someone or for myself, yes, the Nintendo Switch would be there, so keep that in mind. Put a mirror on the wall. Put a little outlet in the corner there if you can see. Here I'm just decorating it, throwing in some bits and bobs, put in some, like that huge portrait painting thing. Over here put in the desk, because I needed a workspace. Just kind of went pretty basic with it, making sure everything matches my neutral color palette. Again, not really over decorating it. I wanted to have like a sense of minimalism in this build. Putting in a closet, ended up going with this one. I'm not sure if that was the right choice. I really like the open ones where you could see the clothes. I thought those would be cute. but this one works too, I guess. Putting in some paintings and going with those two, and then on this side I put in like a TV for the person to watch from their bed, and then like a little bench here on this side for them. Let's see, I put in this bench on the side for them to just, you know, sit down, I guess, in their room. Put in some decorations, and now I'm putting in this rug. And yeah, that is the build. It's very, very fast, kind of minimalistic, but it was fun to do. It was just a fun little build for myself, I guess. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.